All right, hobo or rock star? Well, that's no hobo. That's Alex Ebert from the band Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros. Welcome back to MTV2's 120 Minutes with me, Matt Pinfield. Now, thanks for staying up late with us. Not too long ago, I sat down with Will Butler and Richard Parry from Arcade Fire to talk about their early days of splitting a hotel room 8 ways and taking advantage of courting record labels. What were the earlier, those touring experiences like, Richie?
A lot of people in one hotel room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we routinely did send one guy to the hotel lobby to sign in, to get a room, and then everyone else would drive around back in the van, and then there'd be 8 people would pile in through the
You let them in through the back security door, and they'd go up the back stairs.
Yeah, it was the routine.
So many people were trying to sign you, but you guys stayed true to your label, to Mac and Laura of Superchunk and to Merge.
It was actually really fun getting courted by the label because there was no doubt in our mind that we were going to stick with Merge.
Yeah.
But it was you want to give us a hotel room, a fancy hotel for a night? Okay. You want to buy us this dinner?
Yeah.
You know we're not going to give you anything, right? Okay, cool. Well then, sure, we'll hang out.
So you had a good time doing it regardless. What was it like when you saw that people were reacting so positively to the record?
I mean, it's really, really exciting, but every single stage of it has been kind of equally exciting.
Yeah.
Like the first time you can get a proper show booked, it's oh, they like us enough to let us play. And the first time people kind of line up to see you or they buy a couple copies of your EP, you're like, someone's paying money for this? This is awesome. So it's that exact feeling, and it's really exciting, but it kind of doesn't get any better from the beginning. Winning the Grammy is really awesome, but it's kind of the same as someone saying they really like the EP demo you recorded. You're like, oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Someone likes it. I want to do this forever.
Will and Richard told me about some of their firsts. Will's first concert was REM when he was 16, and Richard's first tapes were the Twin Peaks soundtrack and CNC Music Factory. Now, don't be shocked. The rest of the band loves covering Cyndi Lauper. Now, there's plenty more of my interview with the guys from Arcade Fire online at 120.mtv2.com. Okay, let's get to our next video. Now, this band is from the opposite side of Canada and the opposite side of the music spectrum from Arcade Fire. Swollen Members is a hip-hop group from Vancouver, British Columbia. The group has released 5 studio albums since it formed back in the late 90s, with titles like Bad Dreams, Black Magic, and Armed to the Teeth. From their newest album, Daggermouth, released earlier this spring, here's Swollen Members with Night Vision on MTV2's 120 Minutes.